Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone. It's time for a reality check.
Do you need a do-over? Did life not turn out the way you thought it would? Did you kind of fall short? Did you not make the money? Did you not have the relationship? Did you not get the job? Did you not have the house? Blah, 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 blah. Do you need a do-over? Hey, this is Dan, and welcome to the podcast of the No Comfort Zone. This is success and motivation in the No Comfort Zone. Babe, it's all about adversity and what you do with it. It's about that adversity, learning the lessons from it, and actually applying those as the principles and those guidelines, the lessons learned for you to become successful towards the best life ever. And you could do it. You don't need a do-over. You just need to start your day anew now. Start now. It is never too late to turn your day around. Take a minute and moment and realize, what do you need to do right now? What's the most righteous, right thing you could do right at this moment? Because you need to do it. Dwelling, thinking of the past, coming up with, I would have, could have, should have. My dad used to say that to me all the time. My dad, Bernie Brzezowski, hard as nails, a tough guy. He was a guy that would continually call me names. Last minute Charlie, Johnny come lately. Boy, there's other names he called me too, but we'll keep it clean. But the guy loved me more than anything. The guy worked really hard. The guy worked exceptionally hard. My brothers and sisters will tell you, even people that knew him, the guy was a hard-working man. He was all about his family, and I'm proud to call him my dad. He adopted me when I was about, 18 months old, 14 months old, something like that. There's a guy who worked his tail off and did a lot for everybody and had a lot of adversity come his way. And in the end, he passed away, and you look back at his life and there was a would have, could have, and should have. He's telling me last minute Charlie and things like that because maybe those are things that he had to deal with. But you really don't get a do-over in life, do you? Do you get a second chance? Well, I've had 4. I've had 4 second chances. So I'm here to tell you that if you just decide to commit to do the right thing right now, your life is going to get better. Make another step, one more step, another step. You keep making the same mistake over and over again. And guess what? You'll keep getting the same results. The older you get, the worse it gets, though. It's hard to come back from stuff. So this podcast is dedicated to you. Before you start making the stupid mistakes to go down that stupid road that leads to nowhere, I'm telling you this, you need to stop. You need to look at yourself and realize, what do I need to do right now in order to get myself off of this path? And as far as a do-over goes, as far as that another chance, you're the creator of your own destiny. Just change it. Sometimes you need to change your friends. Sometimes you need to change your family. There's people that I know right now, and there's more people from one of the podcasts that I did about going through divorce and about quitting a relationship. Struck a nerve with a few people because there's some other people have chimed back, and not just one. I know you're listening, but not just one, but other people have said the same thing too, like it hit a nerve with them. And I just know this. The grass ain't greener. It just isn't. And if you could fix something that's broken now, that's maybe your do-over. Not a start over, just a do-over. What do you need to do to make things right by you? And some people probably won't want to listen to this podcast because this is the reality check. Do you want an easy way out, or do you want the right way out? Do you want to be filled with like a grace? Do you feel like a powerful, strong conviction that you know you're doing the right thing, that you have phenomenal character? Because that's what it takes today to feel good. You live good by your standards and what you know to be true and righteous, not what other people's standards are, not what social media standards are. You just can't look at those things. You can't, because you're never going to find happiness. But I tell you this, if you know what's right in your head and you know what's right in your heart, and you make those decisions based on that, you can't go wrong. You absolutely can't go wrong. And if you're not where you want to be at in your life, it's okay. It's your fault. Just remember that. It is your fault you're not where you want to be. It was my dad's fault. He wasn't where he wanted to be. He drank soda pop and ate pretzels and died of stomach cancer. Who didn't see that coming? He was massively stressed out. Who didn't see that coming? He didn't really care about his diet too much. Who didn't see that coming? I had my Uncle Tom, my wife's uncle. He couldn't wait to retire. He just could not wait to retire. The whole goal for him to retire was so he could sit on the couch and do nothing. He was so absolutely excited to do that about 6 months, maybe a year before his retirement, that man died of a lung disease because he smoked cigarettes. And he told me, as he looked right in my eyes, you know what he told me? Man, I just need another chance. I mean, I just want another chance. I can't believe this is happening. Dan, I just need another chance. To look into a dying man's eyes to experience that is heartbreaking. I see people that smoke now after what he went through, and it terrifies me that I've smoked for 20 years. I just can't believe it. That person 100% wants a do-over. That person wants a do-over, but he doesn't get it. He doesn't get his do-over. His time's up. He is done. And it's sad that he's gone because he was a great guy. I know his son. I know his grandson. It's terrible that he's not here anymore. So someday your ticket's going to get punched. You're in line waiting. You don't know when you're going to go. But I'll tell you this. I will tell you this from the bottom of my heart. It is never too late to start your day over. It's never too late to start your life over. The way that I was going before was drinking and looking for immediate gratification in any way that I could. I was, as my brother would say from the book Millionaire Next Door, I'm a hyper consumer. The fastest I would get money, I would spend twice as much. All for stuff that would make me feel better in the moment. Flashy, that kind of, I'm not that way anymore. My daughter might think so, but I'm not. I'm a low-key conservative guy, and you know why? Because I know that money's not going to make me happy. Absolutely. Do I want money? Of course I do. Do I want to have a nice house? I do. But I want to take care of the things that I can afford. I want to live within my means. I don't want to go beyond my comfort zone in those areas just to make me feel better. You know what makes me feel better today? Helping you get out of your comfort zone. What makes me super happy today is seeing somebody achieve their goals. To actually watch somebody put a goal in place, work their ass off towards it, allow me to be a part of it, and to see that person and get that goal. That's what makes my life worthwhile. I love seeing that. Whether it's my son who's playing football, my daughter who's going to school, my other daughter who's looking for another job to try to find her next thing that she's going to do in her life, or my son who's working on his music. All of those things matter so much. When my wife intends on having a great day at work and she comes home and she tells me how fabulous her day was and what great hair she did because she's such an artist and she has so many customers that actually adore and love her work for what she does. I love being around that. I absolutely love it more than anything. And to me, that's important. And how do I get that? I do that when I do the wrong thing. I try to do the next right thing as fast as I can. That's the no comfort zone. When I get to a point and I'm actually in that place and I can realize that, you know what, if I just try a little harder, do a little bit more, but just keep doing the right thing, I know 100% I'm going to have the best day ever. And it's by getting out of my comfort zone that I can live on purpose. Go to launchwithdan.com if you need some help with your goals or getting over adversity. Go to launchwithdan.com where you can get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose.
Say goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at No Comfort Zone 1.
Bye.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.